knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, the next time you boot up the game and set the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, let me get back to the video game now. Well, thank you. I was just trying to see if I could get the trophy to pop for the thing, but damn, okay. Oh, there it is. Finally. God damn.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
No, sir.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
No.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Ugh. I don't want to do this. Narrator, I don't want to do this. I'm trying to get the speedrun trophy, you bitch.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley. And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Get the show on the road, Mr. Narrator. Can I get in? Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand?
Technically,
Can you remember?
I think this one was my second one. The third one was on the
that's exactly right. It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one. You
Actually, that was the second one.
And then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Actually, no. I forget everything, even if my head wasn't attached.
Oh, yes, we found a figly in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened. This was the 5th mini-stand, and this one was really something special.
No,
it was by the red
one.
and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Early YouTube. It's fucking, Windows Movie Maker. Like, rest in peace, Windows Movie Maker. Best boy narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Okay, let's see next.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here behind the boss's office. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like. And then there was no more.
Oh God.
Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
It's a videoception going on there. It's video recording a video recording a video recording a video.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Oh God. Mr. Narrator,
okay,
can I just go home?
The back of the boss's office. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Okay, narrator, I will.
Here's where I made that
humor
video.
you
Don't you remember the video we watched? Yes, I love that video.
It's like, knock, knock, let me out, please.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room. These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Alright. I'm leaving.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Keep going, that's what she said.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Nothing. Nothing came before this. I'm leaving. Running away now.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on every... Oh, yes! The two doors! Oh, who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Okay. Did not matter what door.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
No.
I can remember.
Narrator, I think your memory has gone to
I'm
shit.
remembering
You should probably consider
something
taking
now.
vitamins for that.
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound
spelled skeptical incorrectly in the subtitles.
And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go.
698
I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason.
Thank you.
Why did I invent Stanley?
Thank you.
Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction.
And I'm gonna upload this video directly after.
I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with.
Did he give you consent for you to play with him?
Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
I mean, I was trying to speed run.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
It's like I was trying to speed run all the way to the end, or at least one of the endings.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Speed running.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
'Cause I think I have to get the one, or the ending that you have to turn off the machine.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Speed run!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Shut up,
That
narrator.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he
Yeah,
relaxed
well, I'm trying to
for a
speed
few
run, so hurry
moments
up and open the
with
damn
some
door.
calming new age music.
Oh my god. Narrator, seriously. Just open the damn door. Nice piano. I think my church had a piano like that out in
Feeling
the,
soothed and
main hall.
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Nobody
open
really played it, though.
passageway.
Well, it's because the older people in the church would just complain about the noise.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Thank you.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that...
Stanley decided to just shut the whole thing right off.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Triggers it. If
No
it doesn't,
longer
I'm
would
gonna be
anyone
upset.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
And after this,
Whatever
I'm gonna
life he lives, it will be his.
I'm hungry.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
it'll actually
Stanley
let me through
felt
the
the
door, it'd be
cool
great.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy. All of his
Oh, it didn't
co-workers were
work.
gone.
Damn it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
God damn it. There's gotta be a way to move faster.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Thank you for finally letting me in. Click it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't know, maybe there's like a easier way to get it. Like maybe I have to like glitch myself over the edge or something.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
There it
with
is.
television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to it. Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control
I still
Facility.
didn't get
Well
it.
done.
God damn, how do you get this damn...
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
God damn. Ugh. Never mind, that trophy's like impossible to do. Fuck it. okay, so yeah, I decided to persevere anyway, and I went through it anyway, and I got the ending, so I'm happy now. I'm happy. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we got like, you know, lots of cool stuff. If you want to see more, you know, gaming oriented stuff, check out my live streams. You'll know when I go live when you slap that notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video if you liked it. Drop a comment. You know, anything's good. So, that being said, I'm Midytheimp, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!